I would like to extend my sincere thanks to all of you for your presence here today and for your constructive role in amplifying the messages of the Sagarmatha Sambaad and its first edition to the wider audience here in Nepal and across the world. As you know, we have completed two of the most important segments of the Sagarmatha Sambaad this morning. First was the opening session and then the plenary. I'm here to give you more information about these two sessions. At the opening session, as all of you are aware, I think some of you were also looking at the live streaming. This was the formal inaugural part of the Sambaad, including unveiling of Sagarmatha Sambaad banner by the Right Honourable Prime Minister K.P. Sharma Oli ji. The Right Honourable Prime Minister addressed the session of the Sambaad. He presented the vision of the Sambaad and its importance as the world faces many pressing challenges, including climate change. He also underscored the power of dialogue to address the challenges. Before the address, the Prime Minister officially unveiled the government's NDC 3.0 and handed it over to the COP29 President, His Excellency Mukhtar Babayev. I welcome the distinguished guests, as you all saw, at our cherished homeland, where Sagarmatha, as the resilience of hope, rises, and where Lord Buddha was born, where the message of peace resonates. So I think these two have been always our main reference points for Nepalese, and this was the point that we wanted to put forward in front of the world, that our mountains are precious to us, not only because they are beautiful, because our whole life is also centered around the Himalayas, and the message of peace that we bring to the world through the birth of Buddha and his knowledge is also another thing that we wanted to highlight with this summit. At this summit, His Excellency Mr. Mukhtar Babayev, the COP29 presidency and representative of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan on climate issues, delivered his keynote speech, which highlighted many dimensions of climate change options and solutions required for addressing the impacts, including on mountains. And he also highlighted the key achievements that they were able to do, including the creation of a substantive fund, which he hopes to enhance in the days to come. Similarly, His Excellency Shri Bhupendra Yadav, Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change of the Government of India, addressed the session, highlighting many impacts of the climate change in the mountains and beyond. And he talked about partnerships and our shared not only geographical space, but also our cultural space and our space for existing together. Similarly, His Excellency Mr. Zhao Zi, Vice Chairman of the Standing Committee of the 14th National People's Congress of the People's Republic of China, addressed the session, underlining the severe impacts of climate change. He also shared with us the extraordinary work that China has been able to do in mitigating climate change and in also encouraging resilience of the people there. Similarly, United Nations Secretary General Mr. Antonio Guterres also addressed the session through a video message. He was very keen to be here, but because of this big exercise that is being undertaken on reform of the UN, he could not participate, and that is also why our UN ESCAP, the DG of the UN ESCAP, the Secretary General of the UN ESCAP also had to leave. But he is very committed, as you could see from his message, and is also very moved by what is happening in the Himalayas. So his message was very, very emotional, very strong, and we are very inspired by it. The opening session thus successfully concluded by presenting these, by opening this important dialogue forum with all our major neighbors, with the chair of COP29, and with a message from Anton Guterres. Now I would also like to update you on the plenary session of the Sambaad. Following the format of international conferences, this session provided a platform for representatives of participating countries and international and regional organizations to express their views on the central theme of the Sambaad, and it was my pleasure to chair the session, as you all saw. Uh, Although 19 delegations, including 13 national and 6 on behalf of regional and international organizations, delivered their statements, highlight altogether 19 delegations delivered their statements highlighting various aspects of climate change, mountain, and the future of humanity. Each delegation was allotted 5 minutes, but I'm not a very strict chairperson, as you saw. If somebody is really making a statement, then I like to listen. So, but they were all very conscientious, and I think some of them, I think the Bangladeshi secretary's advisor's statement was even poetic. So we had to listen, and I think they were all very good. So it was a very, really a pleasure and an honor to chair that session for me. The national delegations who delivered their statements included Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, United Kingdom, United Arab Emirates, Japan, India, Qatar, Kyrgyzstan, Brazil, Egypt, Oman, and Pakistan. The international and regional organizations included the United Nations, the World Bank, ADB, SARC, BIMSTEC, and ICIMOD. The delegations highlighted impacts of climate change on mountains and beyond, and also made calls for greater unity and solidarity behind this cause to safeguard our future. A lot of them also made commitments, and I was really touched to see and very encouraged to see the commitment from the Middle Eastern countries where there are no mountains, but I think they realize very strongly the fact that the whole world is one. So their commitment was also very encouraging for everyone in that room to hear. The event was also live streamed for your convenience. The statements made by everybody will be available on our website. Not all of them today, but as we receive them, we will put them on the website. Before I conclude, let me also briefly inform you about the upcoming sessions. So there will be parallel sessions. There will be 12 parallel sessions actually, focusing on specific sub-themes such as limiting temperature rise below 1.5 degrees Celsius, sustaining the mountain economy from highlands to islands, loss and damage, and gender and intergenerational equity. These sessions will involve in-depth discussions, exchange of ideas, and analysis by politicians, policymakers, scholars, experts, and researchers. Each session will be 1.5 hours long and will include a moderator, one keynote speaker, and 4 panelists. The details of the session and speakers are available on our website. So please do go on the website and decide which you would like to attend. These sessions are designed to be interactive with a strong emphasis on youth participation to ensure their voices are well represented. The parallel sessions will begin at 2:30 p.m. today after lunch and conclude at 4:30 p.m. on 17th May. There will also be a multi-stakeholder roundtable under global and regional partnership. This session will see participation from various high-level personalities and will focus on regional and international cooperation closely concerning climate and mountain-related challenges. Then there will be a closing session. This final closing session will commence at 11:45 a.m. on the third day, which is 18th May, and will last for about an hour. The outcomes of the Sagarmatha Sambaad will be adopted during this session. All remaining events will conclude by 1 p.m. on that day. And there are some side events, complementary side events. In addition to the 5 main events, the following side events will also have been planned. So one is the mountain flight to the Everest areas for high-level dignitaries. It is not just a sightseeing trip, it is also to bring home to people the beauty of the mountain and also the importance of the mountain. So we see this as a very important part of our entire Sambaad schedule. Then there is a ministerial meeting of the Hindu Kush Himalayan countries. I think that is being organized by ICIMOD. Then we have an event on air pollution, which is being organized by and our government and ICIMOD as a partner. Then there's a pavilion on Article 6 of the Paris Agreement. Then there is a Nepali organic tea testing event to which all of you are invited. Then there is also a Bajra Eco School visit, that is by request. This is a special school that has been operated and conducted along eco-friendly guidelines. So we have these details on the Sambaad's official website, so please do go there and explore it. Then there will be a number of sideline meetings. There will be a number of high-level foreign dignitaries attending the Sambaad who will be calling upon our Honorable Prime Minister. And also myself and also our Honorable Minister for Forest and Environment will also be holding a number of meetings. There might be other meetings also which I may not be aware of, but there are a number of delegations here who would like to take this opportunity to meet with various ministers from the Nepali government. All major, and for the media I would like to state that all major sessions of the Sambaad are being broadcasted live. Due to limited space, as you could see, we could not accommodate all media friends to be inside that hall, but we have been trying our best to give live feeds and follow our updates and updates on our website. As we started this historic platform today, we look forward to your continued support and cooperation in amplifying the messages of the Sambaad to a wider audience. And I also say this because I think in Nepal it is very important for us to give positive messages to our youth. We only see not very positive things on the media, so this makes people feel a bit sad. So this is a message of hope. This is a message of what we have achieved that we are sharing with the world. This is also Nepal finding its space in the world, and people from all over the world coming here and giving attention to something that we hold very dear to our hearts. So I think this is very important to amplify this message to the entire country and also to the Nepalese who live abroad, as well as to all the people who are interested in this issue, because this is an issue not only for the Nepalese, not only for the people living in the mountains, but for each and every human being. We share these commons, and if these commons are not preserved, we don't know what the future will hold for the next generations. So this is a very important event, and I really thank you all for coming here and being part of it, and I hope you all will be able to do your best for it, because this is only our first edition and we hope to have another after 2 years. Thank you and namaste.